What up, YouTube? I'm back with another video. And in this video, what I want to tell people is to set up a long-term goal. You have to understand what you want ain't going to happen overnight. It's not. No matter how bad you want it to. If you set a long-term goal that is going to take you longer than a month to reach that goal, it's not going to happen overnight. And a lot of times we try to rush so we can get to the prize. But here's the thing, we move so fast, to where we run right past the prize. We do, because we move fast. We want things to happen quickly, and don't understand things that take time to happen, and things that you have to work on, and things that you have to put your all into, even when you don't feel like it. Those are the things that come out looking better than ever. I promise. Take it from somebody that sometimes I want things to happen at a faster pace, but they don't. And in my situation, I can't speak for nobody else. In my situation, I'm glad everything don't happen fast. Because if it happens fast, I won't know what to do with it. God will give me something and I will panic. And what will happen is when I panic, I will lose it. And what will happen is when I lose it, God might take his time getting it back to me, because God can either say, hey, you weren't ready for this yet. I'm going to take it away from you. Trust me, I done lost a lot of good people in that way, because I wasn't prepared for the people that pushed me out of my comfort zone. And what happened is, when well, I should say two people, when these two people came into my life and they said, Dylan, I don't like when you do this, or Dylan, you need to change this, I panicked. And I made it seem like the things that they were telling me, it wasn't beneficial, when in all actuality it was. But I didn't realize it until now. Now, can I go back and change it? No. Will these two people want to be a part of my life? Oh, well, one of them is already is. She been thinking with me more than anybody. When everybody else left, she was the only person that stayed to work with me. So many people have, let me say this, and then I'm going to go back to what I was saying, but a thought just popped in my head. So let me just say this, okay? A lot of people, and I'm doing this for motivational reasons, so I don't want nobody to think I make everything about me just to try to get likes or views or whatever the case may be. But anyway, a lot of people left me because they didn't understand. Dylan didn't know what a real friendship was. I didn't. So I thought that every female girl that wanted to be my friend and wanted to see me do better, my mind went to, okay, she want me, so let me push my love on her. But when you're young and you're a teenager, most teenagers don't want that. But Dylan didn't understand that. So what happened was, because Dylan didn't understand that, when they would say, Dylan, I don't like when you flirt with me because I have a boyfriend. We're just friends. That's all we're gonna ever be. I didn't like that. So, and because I knew, and because I was so angry, and I knew what I was going to do, make them feel uncomfortable, I kept doing it because I'm like, okay, you don't want to be my friend no more, so I'm going to make you angry and push you away. Not because I don't love you or not because I don't want you a part of my life. It's because at that moment, I wasn't ready to change. Now, do I regret that now? Yes, the fuck I do. I do. And I can honest to God say that I do. I regret it. You know, even when even when certain people I would pray and I would ask God to put somebody back into my life, he would bring this person back and I would do the same shit over and over again. But once again, which I'm not using this for no excuse, but nobody understood that I didn't know what to do with a real friendship. Because when you're like me, when you're born the way that I'm born, having a real friendship, that don't happen to everybody. And so because I didn't understand it and I didn't know what to do with it, I lost it. And I say all this to say this, okay? If you follow me on TikTok, you know I got a best friend. Now I got a best friend. And you wanna know what's funny? The best friend that I have now, when she came into my life, she didn't have to say, Dylan, you gotta stop this. Her spirit and the person that she was to me and the person that she is to me right now, still to this day, made me want to change. Her character and the way that she carried herself, part of her made me realize, okay, Dylan, this is the better you. But see, we understand each other on a spiritual level. So, mind you, I'm a wild ass country boy. I like mud riding and running over shit and breaking shit. I mean, that's just what I do. And she really don't like that kind of stuff. But anyway, I say that to say this. You do not have to have anything in common with somebody to have a great friendship or to have a great relationship. You don't really have to have that. The only thing you have to have is respect for each other and you have to understand that in certain situations, when you get angry at somebody, that don't mean for you to walk away. Like sometimes for me, I get angry because I want to see my best friend more than what I get to do, but I understand she's busy with her own life. And you know, if you're going to be best friends with somebody, you have to learn to put up with the good and the bad. And it's really not a bad thing. I think part of me feel lonely, and when I get lonely, lonely turns to angerness, and angerness turns to me pushing people away. But she worked with me. She, even when I go on my little episode that I want to, like, not be friends anymore, or I think you getting bored of me. She don't just leave. And trust me, I've gave my best friend multiple chances to leave. I've done stuff that maybe she should have left me alone for, but the fact that she's willing to put up with the good and the bad from me, and know that I don't mean to do some of the things that I do on purpose, it's just a natural instinct from what I done been through. The fact that she's willing to work with me and understand that, okay, every day for Dylan ain't gonna be a good day. You know why? Because Dylan is disabled. Most people that's disabled, they're not gonna have a good days. And when they're not having their good days, all they want is somebody to vent to. And sometimes she don't say nothing. She just sit and listen. But the fact that she been there to listen through all of my bullshit, even, and what I like about her, she'll tell me, Dylan, you know, just because you're in a wheelchair doesn't mean you can't hurt somebody's feelings. And because of what she told me, that made me change my mindset. So I say this, man, if you have a ride or die best friend, don't lose it. Because when you lose it, you might not be able to find that what you see in that friend and somebody else. Trust me, I tried. It ain't worked for me yet. And man, I want to be the light to people's darkness. Like, I get it. I get it. Sometimes you want to do people the way they do you. Sometimes you don't know what to do. You just taking it day by day. But the fact of the matter is, you are taking it day by day, and you have somebody that's willing to work with you. Most people that's dealing with shit don't have nobody willing to work with them. Don't have a human that they can go to and say, hey, I'm going through something, I need help. I'm reaching out for help. Can you help me? Most people don't have that. So remember that you do got that. And remember to never leave it. Put up with the good and the bad. Now, I'm not saying put up with people unnecessary bullshit. But if you know somebody going through something and they're only acting out because of what they're going through, and once they get through that little phase and they go through it and they learn from it and they won't do it again, don't walk away. Grow with that person. Get to know that person for who that person really is. So with that being said, my people, keep it country. Just don't break shit like I do.